Napoleon once said, "An army marches on its stomach, but an orc army, it doesn't march, it devours." Think about the biology. An average orc is 7 feet of pure, angry muscle. Their metabolism is like a blast furnace. They need thousands of calories just to exist. Basically, a CrossFit bro on trend. Yet, they usually live in the worst real estate imaginable. Deserts, wastelands, volcanic hellscapes. So, what fuels the fury? Today, we are exploring the orc menu. From the industrialized cannibalism of Mordor to the surprising gourmet kitchens of Skyrim. We start a land where nothing grows and everyone is miserable. Sauron's logistics are a disaster. It's the fire festival of fantasy wars. He treated his orcs like machines. And you feed machines with garbage. Their staple food is infamous. Maggoty bread, hard, dry rations that have been sitting in damp dungeons for weeks. But protein is scarce. So, the Uruk-hai have a simple rule. Meat is back on the menu. They are opportunistic cannibals. If an orc falls in battle, he isn't mourned. He is butchered. If Steve from accounting dies, Steve is now lunch. And to wash it down, grog, a burning black liquid that numbs the pain of their miserable existence. It's basically fantasy meth, a combat stimulant to keep the slaves fighting. Now, let's leave the depression behind and embrace the madness. Warhammer 40,000. Here, orcs have solved world hunger. How? By being part fungus and having the grossest ecosystem imaginable. They live in a symbiosis with creatures called Squigs. Think of them as teeth with legs, or angry potatoes. Squigs are the universal resource. You use them as weapons, as pets, as wigs, and yes, as lunch. But here's the genius. It's a perfect, disgusting loop. The circle of filth. Step 1. Orcs eat squigs. Step 2. Orcs produce waste. Step 3. That waste fertilizes the fungus. Step 4. New squigs eat that fungus. They are literally eating fungus that eats their own recycled waste. It's the ultimate zero-waste lifestyle. Greta Thunberg would be very confused. And if they run out of squigs, well, there are always the Gretchen. Let's clean our palate. Let's go to Azeroth. In Warcraft, food is culture. They are basically BBQ dads. The orcs here are hunters. They respect the land, and their sacred prey is the boar. They are obsessed with pork. Before a battle, they don't just eat rations. They place a great feast. It is a communal ritual. The entire clan gathers to share the meal. It boosts morale and gives them strength. Cactus apples, smoked ribs, dragon breath, chili. This is soul food. They thank the spirit of the beast before they consume it. Compared to Tolkien, this is paradise. But let's not forget their previous favorite drink, demon blood, the addiction that turned them green. Now they eat pork to cope. But not all fantasy orcs are farmers. In Dungeons and Dragons, we return to the wild, the ultimate Murder-Hobos. Here, the philosophy is simple. If I can kill it, I can eat it. And they never sit down for dinner. They eat on the run. A leg of mutton in one hand, a battle axe in the other. They raid caravans not for gold, but for the winter supplies, salted pork, flour, ale. But there is a dark ritualistic side. The followers of Grumsh believe in absorbing power. Eating the heart of a strong enemy isn't just nutrition, it's a spiritual act, a transfer of strength. And now, let's talk about the Orsimer, the Orcs of the Elder Scrolls. In their mountain strongholds, life is brutal. They are outcasts. They don't farm pigs. They herd Echatera, giant, hairy, caterpillar things. They drink Echatera milk. They make heavy cheese. They eat mammoth steaks seared on iron shields. It is survival food, rugged, practical, tastes like iron and ash. But here is the biggest plot twist in culinary history. The most famous chef in the entire world of Tamriel is an orc. Meet Balagog Gronolob, the Gourmet. He wrote the definitive cookbook, Uncommon Taste. He's the orcish Gordon Ramsay. While his brethren eat mammoth in caves, he cooks potage le magnifique for the emperor himself. He puts diamonds in his soup for flavor. Seriously, talk about flexing on the haters. It proves that orcs are masters of craft. Whether it's forging a sword or reducing a sauce, they seek perfection. We crash into the future. Shadowrun, 2080. Magic is back, but capitalism never left. Orcs here face a new enemy: poverty and corporate exploitation. Imagine being 300 pounds of muscle and trying to survive on a cheap soy burger. Real meat is a luxury, so they eat krill filler and soy calf, processed chemical sludge, Nutri-Soy. It's tragic. Their bodies crave the hunt, but the corporate world feeds them paste. This is the culinary endgame of late-stage capitalism. So, where would you make your reservation? The Maggoty bread, the poop squig, or the gourmet stew? Which is worse, eating your dead co-workers in Mordor, or the Squigs of Warhammer? Debate it in the comments right now, and if you say D&D heart eating is tasty, your opinion is invalid. Subscribe now, or we'll send the gourmet to critique your cooking. Zug zug.